Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. In case you didn't know, right now Dawko is doing a charity livestream for a great cause called the Trevor Project. In the livestream, Dawko said that Steel Wool gave him 8 screenshots of different locations throughout the Ruin DLC. So far Dawko has only shown 4 of them, and those 4 I want to talk about right now. How I want to do this video is I'm going to start by showing you the picture that Dawko showed on his livestream. I'm going to talk about it, some details that I saw, some things I noticed, and then I'm going to brighten the picture up. Then we'll see what else we can find with the brightened up picture. Anything new, if it's just the same, we'll move on. First things first, we're going to start off with the first one that Dawko showed on the live stream, that being the entrance of the Pizzaplex. Looking at this photo, everything looks really dilapidated and old and under construction. It's almost as if the Pizzaplex has been closed for like 10 years. You can see in the top right the Pizzaplex logo with all the characters in there, looking old and withered and just like almost rotten. And of course, where the windows are, all the newspapers and the little gap area that Cassie is able to jump through. I must say, the atmosphere here looks pretty great. It's dark, it's dreary, the floors are like torn up, the rays of sun coming through, the lighting looks great, the lens flares look good. I just think the atmosphere is really cool. Next I want to talk about the graffiti. There's a lot of different graffiti here, as you can see. On the left, you can see that it says Fazbear. Someone graffitied Fazbear on the wall. And you can also see some makeup in the background with a lightning bolt and what looks like an eye to the left of the makeup. There's also a forklift, as you can see there. Not surprising, considering that Pizzaplex is in ruin, under construction, things are being moved around. For this screenshot, there's not much else to see. The next photo that Dawko showed on his live stream was this one. Dawko explained that this one was labeled Glamrock Gifts. This makes sense. We can see this location in-game. If we go to Glamrock Gifts, we can see this entire area perfectly. What's interesting though is this staff bot looks completely out of power, or as if it's like not being used or something. You can see on the wall there's more graffiti. There's the big face with the X eyes. Some more graffiti behind that pillar. We can't really tell what it says. There's some writing there. And just the walls look withered and torn. The floor looks dirty, kind of damaged. Everything just looks so down. I want to talk about how dark the Pizzaplex is. One gripe that people had with the base game of Security Breach is that it was too bright. It wasn't scary enough. This game, it looks like they did the opposite. They made it very dark, very scary, and wanted to increase the atmosphere and make it better for a viewer or a player to play. And, you know, I'm excited for it. I can't wait. It's something, if it's going to be that scary, I can't wait to play through it, and I really hope that new stuff comes out of it. Something cool, good story, and just terrifying gameplay. We can also see all the litter on the floor. There's cans, looks like debris, and it's just filthy in here. It is dirty. The next photo that Dawko showed on his live stream was this one of the kitchen. We can actually recognize this shot from the Ruin trailer. You can see that there's the water duck thing, the Chica water duck that we saw in the Ruin trailer, the destroyed shelves of the kitchen, the garbage everywhere. We can see how destroyed everything looks. We can see how dark it is, the destroyed floor. The oven on the left kind of looks like it's on almost. And I'm really curious about that Chica dipping bird thing. Is that meant to symbolize something? Maybe it's just there for aesthetic, but they seem to be putting a lot of emphasis on that thing specifically. They zoomed in on it in the Ruin trailer. It's being illuminated in this photo, and it's almost like the drawing point. It's the focal point of this screenshot. And I don't know, they seem to be putting a lot of attention on this dipping bird. So what does it symbolize? What does it mean? I don't know, I guess we'll have to find out in Ruin. Now if we brighten up the image, we don't really see much else other than just more filth on the walls, dirtiness everywhere. It's kind of hard to tell when everything is just so black. You can kind of see some stuff on the shelves on the right, but it's most likely just garbage or pizza or something. So it really makes you think what the purpose of this water bird is, this Chica dipping bird. The fourth and final photo for now that Dawko showed on his charity livestream is this one of the daycare. As we can see, it's the Lucky Stars gift shop, the same one that we saw in the Ruin trailer as well, but this time, instead of having one endo, there's three. You can see one in the middle, very obviously. He's decommissioned, he's broken down, he's not functioning right now. There's one on the right of that guy, also the same, and one on the left. All three of them don't seem to be active right now, but they probably will be, and will probably be chasing us down at some point. We can also see all of the pictures of the Sundrop and Mooddrop posters all around. The caution tape all around the windows and keeping the place closed and shut. It's interesting why they have that do not cross tape. Is that because there's a lot of construction going on there? You typically don't see do not cross tape with construction. That's usually for crime scenes. So it's a very interesting thing to think about. Did something go on in the Pizzaplex that caused the place to shut down? Why is there do not cross tape? It's a very cool detail, but it's very curious why that's there. It really makes you think. Another very interesting thing that we can see here is behind that middle endoskeleton, we can see that panel that we have to insert that device into and see the wires. From the looks of it, it looks like it's most likely going to be an electrical panel. So when we stick our device into there and fix the wires or something, the door will lift up and allow us to enter the Lucky Stars gift shop. I've also heard people speculating that it could be a save station. Verdict's still out on that. Guess we won't find out until Ruin. But I could see it definitely being a power station that allows you to access different areas. When we brighten up the image, we can just see everything so much better. In the bottom left, there's a fallen down Sundrop poster. The endoskeletons are a lot easier to see. The one on the left, much better. Other than that, it's really just wall, floor. You can see that the floor is actually pretty damaged. There's some tiles sticking up, almost revealing a wooden floor underneath, which is interesting. But other than that, you got empty gumball machines, and that's really it. There's nothing else super important here that we can see when brightening up the image. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. Those are the only 3 screenshots that have been revealed so far. I'm excited to watch the rest come out during the live stream. I will definitely be back once all of them are released to talk about them and theorize, speculate, and possibly do an overview of all 8 back to back to back and see how they correlate, see how they could combine together to make a cool, interesting story. Guess we will find out and explore these locations in the Ruin DLC, and I can't wait to see you all there. Well, that'll do it for today's video. Catch you all next time. Have a good day. See ya.